What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. We're going to be talking about two heavy hype fragrances here. This is Cayenne Classic and His Confession from Lattafa. So these are really good, kind of in this Dior Homme Intense kind of style of DNA. I know that this one, a lot of people were telling me that this is not a Dior Homme Intense clone, it is something different. Apparently it's black tie from Cologne, I think I'm pronouncing that right. But from what I know, it is inspired by of that. So I was massively confused. And the reason I was confused is because when this one came out, it was brand new. And Lattafa and these Middle Eastern companies, they tend to have a really slow kind of consensus that, establishes within the community. Like right now, Cayenne Classic is known as a Dior Homme Intense kind of style. But when it first came out, nobody really knew about it. Need from Aromatics was one people that really blew it up and put that Dior Homme Intense kind of name to it. But when these fragrances come out, they don't come out blatantly saying that Dior Homme Intense or, black tie. You just kind of have to find out for yourself, and then the general consensus of the community come together and then they put a label on it. So when this one came out, the label that was put on it was Dior Homme Intense. Then I got it in, smelled them, and this one does have differences, and that's probably why it smells different. But they're very close to Dior Homme Intense. I don't want to beat around the bush here. I've never smelled black tie, but most likely if it smells like this, it smells very similar, kind of an inspired version of Dior Homme Intense, kind of a rebranding, repackaged, a little bit something different here and there. Let's talk about these two fragrances and which one should you pick up. So let's first talk about, just cover the scent profile here. The scent profile is a fresh lavender base with this nice, a little bit of a musky vibe, but it's fresh lavender, a nice cedar wood, and this earthy kind of vetiver to kind of richen it up a little bit. And then it has this cocoa-y kind of sweetness in here, a little bit of a vanilla tone, and this wonderful lipsticky iris. And the iris in here is a bit floral. It comes across like a lipsticky, floral, powdery, delicate flower. That's what I am. I'm a delicate flower. Cayenne Classic is a very, very close inspired by version of it. I've spent some time with Cayenne Classic and Dior Homme Intense on my hands while I smell them throughout the day. I've worn both of them many, many times. And the general consensus that I come up with is this one is just a wonderful inspired by version of it. This one lasts a little bit longer and it has a little bit more richness, I suppose. I do get a little bit more longevity, like I said, with this one than the original Dior Homme Intense, but I still love wearing the Dior Homme Intense. It's still fantastic. Now, enter His Confession. I really enjoy this one so much, and it is very much in the vein of Dior Homme Intense. Powdery iris, that nice orris character, earthy woods in here. The main thing that goes on in this one, though, is it almost has a gourmand kind of feel to it. I feel like there's a tonka bean note that's kind of cranked up in here, and almost this delectable dessert-like quality. So it's like if you, instead of that cocoa-y kind of thing, like Dior Homme Intense and Cayenne Classic kind of have, because they rely on that nice cocoa-y, chocolatey vibe. And this one I feel is like a milkier, creamier, more dessert-like quality. But the main thing is that powdery orris iris, which is just fantastic, mixing it with those woods. This is so amazing. Now, like I say before, this one it's not like one-to-one to Dior Homme Intense. There are differences, and that's what I really gathered from it. And because it is not a clone per se of Dior Homme Intense, and it is this black tie fragrance, I'm really happy that I noticed the differences. That means that I'm a trained professional that doesn't know what's inspired by. Anyway, thank you guys for letting me know about the black tie. I would really love to try that one and get a sample of it because I really love His Confession. And I would say out of the two, if you're gonna pick one or the other, I would say if you want just that powdery lipstick iris, that nice woody lavender kind of smell with that nice citrus blast, go with Cayenne Classic. It is tried and true. It is so good. You're not going to be disappointed at all with it. It is a bit of a fall, wintertime fragrance, but it's a nice occasion classy scent that you can wear anytime, anywhere. But if you want something a little bit more delectable, dessert-like quality, I would say His Confession is a fantastic alternative that you can pick up and just smell absolutely incredible. Heavy hype on this one. The bottle's stupid. You can't convince me otherwise. But the scent is so justified. The hype is definitely real on this one. These are two heavy hype beasts that just deserve all the love that they get. But I would say in my own personal opinion, His Confession is a lot better to my nose. And this is just personal preference because they're both amazing. They both smell incredible. This is just my personal preference. I like His Confession a lot more. Just that vanillic kind of tone with that nice creamy dessert-like something or other in there. It is so amazing. Highly worth it. Highly worth picking it up. Definitely a cheaper fragrance too. You can pick it up, but it doesn't smell cheap at all. It's very high quality, but it has a nice. But let me know in the comments down below, have you tried either one of them and what do you think of them? I would say if you're looking at buying one or the other, go with His Confession if you want the best smelling one, in my opinion. But if you want something close to Dior Homme Intense, get Cayenne Classic. It is a GOAT. Thank you so much for watching the channel, everyone. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and read your comments. Thank you so much for watching the video, everyone. We'll see you next time.